Hello everyone and welcome to my Bachelor Nation official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and gives this video a thumbs up. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos fell in love with Chalk Chapel throughout her season of the show. The two got engaged in the season finale. Since then, they've revealed details about their lives with their fans and discussed how their engagement is progressing. In their most recent post, the pair shared a video highlighting Joan's sensitivity to being called obese. What happened? Continue reading to learn all the information. Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos and Chalk Chapel took to Instagram to share a video with fans. In the video, Chalk tells Joan that they have something to discuss. Chalk goes on to add that he was at the gym and asked his friends for guidance. He went on to remark that Joan is beautiful, but she has recently started working out more, and he has seen some changes. Chalk wants to compliment her, but he doesn't know how without offending her. So he asked his friends how to go about it. One of his buddies suggested he tell her she's beautiful, and he knows she's been working out, so she looks even better. She continued to speak with him, noting that, yes, she had been working out, but did he think she looked obese previously? He responded no, he had never said that, and Joan remarked he was such a jerk. At this time, Chalk stated that you cannot win. Joan began to smile, and fans saw that, while Joan appeared to be overly sensitive, believing Chalk had stated she was obese, they were only demonstrating what might happen in talks. He explained, when you try to compliment a woman, they read so much into it. She looks fantastic, and I admire her workout. That's the rabbit hole where every man in the free world goes. Joan kissed him on the cheek and exclaimed, "What a sweetheart." Then he stated, he thought I was fat. Joan and Chalk continue to fall in love. They spend a lot of time together and seem to enjoy every moment of it. Fans cannot wait to see these two walk down the aisle. Joan admitted in a recent interview that she thought Chalk was the right man for her from the start. When his mother died while filming, she encouraged him to return home and take care of things. However, she said that if he hadn't returned, she doubted she could have completed the program. She'd always pondered what may have been. They are now happily engaged and perfect together. After an emotional and heartfelt journey on the Golden Bachelorette, Joan Vassos ended her season with a romantic proposal from Chalk Chapel that left viewers in tears. The finale was filled with raw emotion, personal growth, and the promise of a second chance at love later in life. For Joan, a widowed mother and grandmother, and Chalk, a charming retired naval officer with a heart as steady as his handshake, it wasn't just a reality TV fairy tale, it was a genuine connection formed through laughter, vulnerability, and deep late-night conversations. In the months since the finale aired, Joan and Chalk have made it a point to remain visible, open, and engaging with their fans, offering glimpses into their blossoming relationship and everyday life together. One of the most talked about moments since the show's end came when the couple released a candid, emotionally charged video that sparked discussion across social media about sensitivity, body image, and communication in relationships, especially for couples in their golden years. The video, posted to their joint Instagram account, opened with casual banter but quickly delved into something deeper. Filmed in their cozy living room, Joan sat cross-legged on the couch, dressed in leggings and a loose sweatshirt, while Chalk, wearing his usual baseball cap and a gentle smile, turned to her with a somewhat sheepish expression. "We need to talk," he began, a phrase that usually sets off alarm bells in any relationship. Joan glanced at him with a raised eyebrow, her expression a mix of curiosity and caution. What followed was a conversation that clearly walked the tightrope between humor and hurt, love and misunderstanding. Chalk explained that he had been at the gym with a group of his buddies, many of whom he'd known for years. They'd been talking about the women in their lives, how to offer compliments, and how easy it is to say the wrong thing even when your intentions are good. "Joan's been working out more," he said on camera. "She looks great. Really great. And I wanted to tell her that in a way that didn't come off, well, badly. His friends, he continued, gave him all sorts of advice: tell her she's beautiful, say you've noticed her energy, compliment her strength and tone. One buddy even joked that unless the words came straight from a Hallmark card, it was probably best to say nothing at all. Chalk went on to say that he tried to follow the advice and told Joan, "You've been working out and it shows, you look amazing." But instead of receiving the compliment with joy, Joan paused and asked a question that clearly caught him off guard. "So, did you think I looked obese before?" In the video, Chalk recounted this moment with wide eyes and a bit of a laugh. "I never said that," he protested. "I didn't say that. Not even close." Joan, now reliving the moment with a slight smile, interjected, "But that's what it sounded like. Like you noticed something now that you didn't like before." She paused, then added, "You're such a jerk sometimes." To viewers unfamiliar with their dynamic, the exchange might have seemed tense, even hurtful. But fans who have followed their journey from the beginning could tell that this was just another honest moment between two people learning to navigate love in their 60s. Chalk, ever the gentle jokester, threw up his hands and exclaimed, "You just can't win. I try to say something nice and suddenly I'm the bad guy." Joan laughed, the tension melting into affection. She leaned over and kissed him on the cheek, whispering, "What a sweetheart." Chalk responded, "Sotto voce, she thinks I called her fat." The video quickly went viral, with hundreds of thousands of views and tens of thousands of comments pouring in within the first 24 hours. Some fans applauded the couple's openness, calling the clip refreshingly real and a masterclass in vulnerability and humor. Others saw themselves in Joan's reaction, noting how easy it is to misinterpret a comment when you're feeling sensitive or insecure. The conversation ignited a broader dialogue around body image and aging, especially for women in midlife and beyond. Joan's willingness to share that vulnerable moment resonated deeply, especially with older fans who said they rarely see such authenticity in public relationships. Joan later expanded on the post in a caption, writing, "It's hard to put yourself out there. It's hard to talk about your body when society tells women that beauty has an expiration date. But I'm learning to accept myself, to be proud of the work I'm doing for my health, and to be grateful for a partner who sees me, even when I struggle to see myself." The message was met with overwhelming support, with many followers thanking her for her honesty and courage. Chalk also chimed in with his own lighthearted but loving comment, "For the record, I have always thought she was beautiful. Even in her flannel pajamas and messy bun. Especially then." Thanks for watching. If you likes this video, do not forget to subscribe my channel and do not miss any update.